Hello, welcome back to yet another show. This is your guy Obi. First of all, let me congratulate my homeboys, home team, home club, Shabana Football Club, for being crowned the champions of NSL. Now they've been promoted to the KPL. I thought that I should give them a shout out. It's been a long time, 20 years since they were in the Kenyan Premier League, and now they're back. It's very, very joyous. Many fans are very, very happy for that because they are a monster of a club that have been sleeping, and hopefully they can take advantage of the promotion that they have been all fighting for and continue, doing the best that we know them uh, to be doing from the past. So congratulations to Shabana, congratulations to the fans who've been traveling. I've been following them for a very, very long time. They've been really in the cold, myself included. We've been supporting teams, but our very own Shabana has been out of contention for a very, very long time. So hopefully this is something that can go on for the longest time, and hope this one will make a statement in the Kenya Premier League and to the world in general. So big up to Shabana. Now let's get back to our topic today. Premier League transfer updates, club by club. We're going to do the first six teams, top six, should I say. And so difficult to talk about top six because top six nowadays is very competitive. Because when you look at the Premier League standing from last season, we have Manchester City, Arsenal, Manchester United, Newcastle now are in the mix. Liverpool, Chelsea finished 12th, but I know they're coming back. And of course, Tottenham, we have teams like Brighton, you understand? And so it's so difficult. Aston Villa are in the mix. So top six, traditional top six is never going to be the top six that we all know because now the Premier League is becoming so competitive. And I'm just hoping that next season it will be even more difficult than last season because the way teams are moving now, the Premier League has a lot of money. Teams have the purchasing power that they did not have. You can imagine a team that is coming from now Championship has £100 million to spend on transfers alone. And so what that says is that they can, players are coming into the Premier League, very, very good players. So far, Chelsea have been the most active clubs in the transfer window, but now we're going to start from the airport, Arsenal. Only one player has been confirmed, that is Kai Havertz from Chelsea, £65 million. That's the one that has been confirmed. We are waiting for the confirmation of Declan Rice from West Ham and Julian Timber from Ajax. So in terms of outgoings, Granit Xhaka, Arsenal captain, has left the club. He's joined Bayer Leverkusen for £21.4 million. Pablo Mari, he was on loan at Monza, £6 million, though they're saying that the fees are undisclosed, but we knew very well that was the clause in his contract was that he was to move to Monza for £6 million. That has been triggered, and right now Pablo Mari is a Monza player. Nicolas Mola, of course, from the academy has been disclosed. Mazid Gungbo from Barrow has moved to Barrow, also an undisclosed fee. Matt Smith has left to Wigan on a free. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has been released. So not much business, but we know Arsenal have been the most active in terms of purchases because Declan Rice and Timber are expected to be announced anytime from now. And so let's keep our eyes on that. So Aston Villa also, like I said, they're becoming so competitive. Unai Emery is not sleeping on the job. He's already brought in some players. Now, incomings, we have Nico Richards from West Brom is coming on a free. Yuri Tillemans from Leicester also joined on a free. Pau Torres also joined from Villarreal, Villarreal is the team where Unai Emery came from, was signed from, and so it seems like he's attracting players, his former players. So in terms of outgoings, Jed Steer released, Brad Young released, Ashley Young released. I don't know whether Ashley Young is going to get a club because I think he should be around 35, 36 there. So I hope he's going to retire. Kane Kessler is left for Plymouth on loan. So now moving on to Brentford. Very competitive last season. Nathan Collins is coming from Wolves, £23 million. This is the record signing for Brentford. Most expensive signings in the history of Brentford. Nathan Collins is coming from Wolves, £23 million. And we have Romeo Beckham coming from Inter Miami for undisclosed fee. We have Aidan Brealey from Lockerdale, undisclosed. Mark Frecken has come from Freiburg for £11 million. James Saw has come from Sioningam, undisclosed. Kevin Sked from Freiburg, £20 million. So big signings, I think there are three, in my own opinion. Nathan Collins from Wolves, £23 million. Mark Frecken from Freiburg, £11 million. Kevin Sked, Freiburg, £20 million. So they signed two players from Freiburg. That's so interesting. So in terms of outgoings, Tariq Fosu has been released. Pontus Jason has left on a free to Malmo. Alex Gilbert has left on a free to Middlesbrough. And Joel Valencia has been released. Daniel Oyegoke has left on loan. And then Finn Stevens has left on loan to Oxford. Brighton, a team that surprised so many last season, including beating my own team, Arsenal, at Emirates, 3-0, is at it again. First signing of their window has been Bart Verbruggen from under the £16.3 million. Mahmoud Dahoud has moved from Borussia Dortmund on an undisclosed fee. Joao Pedro from Watford, I think they paid around 25 or 30 million pounds, though they're saying that is undisclosed, but we know that was also expensive. James Milner also has moved in from Liverpool on a free. In terms of outgoings, Alexis McAllister has moved to Liverpool, on a 35 million transfer. That is the most notable one. And Abdallah Sima has moved to Rangers on loan. Now, let's move to Chelsea. Incomings, we have Nicholas Jackson from Villarreal, £30.1 million. Christopher Nkunku, RB Leipzig, £52 million. Kendry Pies, Independiente del Valle, 17.27. So that's close to £100 million spent by Chelsea on incomings. In terms of outgoings, Kai Havertz has moved to Arsenal for £65 million. Mateo Kovacic to Manchester City, £25 million. Ruben Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan, £17.8 million. Mason Mount to Manchester United, £60 million. Cesar Azpilicueta, Atletico Madrid on a free, and we have N'Golo Kante moved to Al Ittihad on a free. And then they have released a few of first team players. One, Timo Bakayoko released, and who else? Yeah, so that is it for Chelsea. In terms of, let's move to Liverpool. Incomings, of course, we've mentioned the case of Alexis McAllister, brought from Brighton, £35 million. Dominic Szoboszlai from RB Leipzig, £60 million. In terms of outgoings, James Milner on a free, and that is the most notable transfers as it regards Liverpool Football Club. Manchester City incomings, We have Mateo Kovacic, 25 million pounds. In terms of outgoings, Ilkay Gundogan has moved on a free to Barcelona. Benjamin Mendy has been released. Liam Delap has moved on loan to Hull. Manchester United. Incomings, Mason Mount from Chelsea, 60 million pounds. Outgoing, we have Zidane Iqbal has moved to Utrecht. Utrecht, I think it's in Netherlands, for undisclosed fee. Newcastle, incoming, Sandro Tonali, AC Milan, 55 million pounds. In terms of outgoings, Matty Longstaff has been released. Chris Wood has moved to Nottingham Forest for undisclosed fee. And so, who else? Tottenham Hotspur, incomings, Dejan Kulusevski, Juventus. Remember, he was on loan from Juventus. Now that loan has been made permanent. 25.6 million pounds. James Maddison from Leicester, 40 million pounds. And then we have Guillermo Vicario, that's a goalkeeper. Empoli, 17.2 million pounds. So that's close to around 90 million pounds spent already. In terms of outgoings, Tottenham have been able to sell Harry Winks. Harry Winks has moved to Leicester for 10 million pounds. And then Lucas Moura has been released. Yeah, so far so good in terms of transfers. Not so much this far, but we know in the coming weeks there will be a lot of transfers because the transfer window is open. So let me know what you rate this transfer so far. Is your team really doing good business, or what is your expectation on your team in terms of transfer activity this transfer window? Let me know in the comment section below what is your expectation for your team, and I'll be able to talk to you very, very soon. Cheers. Talk to you very, very soon.